How can we transcend judgment in order to accelerate our manifestations? I'm Adrienne Grace. I'm a manifestation coach, intuitive, and channel. And I want to talk about this concept of transcending judgment in order to accelerate our manifestations. Now, oftentimes we want to manifest something in our lives because we want to avoid the opposite. And when we are trying to avoid something, we're unintentionally sending it a lot of energy. I like to use the example of money for this. If you want to manifest more money because you want to avoid the experience of not having enough, you are unintentionally sending the unwanted experience more energy. You're sending the experience of not having enough a lot of focus and a lot of energy, even if it's subconscious, as you try to work towards manifesting more. And you have this conflicting desire underneath that. It's like two opposing energies, right? You're trying to avoid this while trying to bring in this. But anytime we say no to something, we're unintentionally sending it a lot of energy. Because where we place our attention is where we're placing our precious life force energy. Okay, our attention is energy. And in doing that, we're pushing against this unwanted thing, but we're actually then drawing it more to us and it's expanding in our lives. So, what you want to do is understand the intentions behind what you want to manifest and then welcome the other option as a valid choice. So, for example, with the money, living with minimal means on planet Earth is a valid option for a lot of people, a lot of souls on this planet. It doesn't mean that you prefer that, but it is a valid choice and it's part of the creator, it's part of all that is. And so, once you can accept that, okay, that is a valid choice, I can accept that. I just would prefer something else for myself. I would prefer prosperity instead. I would prefer abundance instead. I would prefer having more than enough to do exactly what I want to do when I want to do it instead. So, when you are thinking about your manifestations, when you're going through your life, there's always going to be contrast. Life is always showing us where we are in judgment of certain things. As things come into your life, we want to take a look at it and just an honest inquiry around it. What is it about this thing that I don't like? Why am I judging this? Why do I feel that this is bad in some way? Everything on this planet is part of God. Everything in the universe is part of all that is part of creation, is part of God. And when we cut off half of things because we think we don't like that half, we're cutting off half of creation. And again, in pushing against something, we're unintentionally sending it a lot of energy. And in sending it all that energy, it is bringing it back to us. So we want to see these things in this intelligent, compassionate universe that happens in our lives as it's coming into our lives as valid options, as things that, okay, I understand that that is a valid option for some people, but I have a preference for this instead. So when those things come up in your life, just think about that. Think about, can you welcome that unwanted thing and just shift your focus to what you want instead of pushing your energy against that unwanted thing, because in doing that you're just going to create more and more of it. We live in a very compassionate and intelligent universe that's always trying to bring us into wholeness, into integration of everything. So again, as you see things in your life, you are attracting those things to you. Even this video, if you are watching this video, you have attracted this video to you because it's on the same frequency. You are in alignment with this. And so as things are brought into your life, you can look at, okay, this is what I'm attracting right now. Do I like this? Is this what I prefer? And if it's not, then you can start making adjustments on what you would prefer instead. But it doesn't mean to shun the things that are coming in. It means that they are being brought into your life to be integrated, to come into wholeness, for you to accept them as a valid option, as part of all that is, as part of all of creation. So it's beautiful to have goals and preferences that you want to manifest, but remember that everything in this universe is a valid option. It is part of God. And as you can transcend this judgment, then that is when your manifestations can actually accelerate. I believe it's part of our job here on earth is to be like the creator. We are creators of our own creation, and the creator never judges. The creator is compassionate, is loving, is accepting of everything. And that is our job as well. We want to transcend this judgment. We want to be like the creator. We want to be sure of our manifestations because the creator never doubts their manifestations. It's just about being in alignment with that, shifting our focus, using our attention powerfully in the direction of what we want, while not pushing against what we don't want. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss a video, and like and comment below. I would certainly appreciate it.